Talk. Hey, welcome to ILTG, the show that keeps you informed, inspired, and in the know. Today I'm joined by Chris. Chris is from Chicago. He's going to be one of my guests today. If you also are interested in being a guest in the future, please reach me in my DMs and we will give you the dates and times that we are filming. Today we're going to be talking about the influence culture and fitness. As you know, there's been a lot of, there's been a lot of information regarding online fitness. Some people think that it's a little over the top, and when you start to look at a lot of videos and stuff, it does start to be over the top sometimes. The reason why is because, we know that a lot of these people aren't living these real lifestyles. Um, and then, Ashton Official, who's actually a very big influencer, 9.3 million followers, which is awesome. Uh, but he has gotten some, some flack for some of his videos and stuff because they say that he's like very wasteful or things of that nature. And then he has all these challenges like this. Now, it looks amazing. It looked like, he's one of those football players, but at the same time, people say that a lot of these videos are over the top. What is your thoughts on this, Chris?
I mean, I don't know this personal influencer myself. This is the first time I come across him, but it's just a lot of videos of himself just putting on clothes, getting up in the morning, putting on the nose strip. I mean, we've seen it. It's very similar to a lot of other fitness influencers. Personally, I like the fitness influencers that give me really good tips, how to do specific exercises. I really don't want to see your life. I want you to teach me something in these videos. And it looks like just what I'm watching now, it's just him. Now he's trimming his hair. Now he's going to eat a banana. So, you know, for me, I don't know. I actually dated someone a while back who was a fitness influencer, and he got a little upset because I unfollowed him on Instagram because his content wasn't something that I really didn't want to see. It was just mainly just exhibitionism, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
To just show off the body that he got from the fitness that he does. And then if you want to look like that, then you better get his plan, right? Which it works. A lot of people buy into that because of, sex sells. But I don't know, the content was not giving me quality. It was giving me a lot of just sex appeal, a lot of skin, and a lot of just like, this is what I do in
No, I
my day to
definitely see
day.
that. You know what gets me about it is that it's like this, they like people were a little upset about this because it was like, oh, he's dropping these bottles and things of that nature, and it's like this
Yeah.
wasteful. I
Yeah.
think th- this is what I think. Gym culture is not bad in terms of going there, working out, and being healthy and fit. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
That's not a problem. I respect that. Do you? I don't care what size you are. At least you're in the gym doing something. The problem is the social media influencer thing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
go, I'm not trying to see 8,000 people in there with their tripods on every single machine.
Do you
I
see
can't,
that?
oh my God, in California, it's horrific. Every
Okay. Okay.
Everybody's taking pictures of themselves, they're taking videos. And I'm like, bro, you've been on this machine for almost 2 hours. Come on now.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, I don't see that. I don't
it's
see that.
absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, in California, it's like bad. And even at like a place like John
Yeah.
Reed's a newer gym out here. And, that's where you see all the people that want to be popular and famous and everybody got a tripod. So it's like not even comfortable to work out because everybody is having all these additional tripod machines all over the place to where you can't even.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. But now with him, I do respect what he's doing and everything. Now, I mean, this is his thing. But at the
Why
same
is he
time,
dropping those bottles? What's the bottle dropping?
I really didn't get it.
Have you stuck your face in this ice bath?
No,
Because I'm thinking about it.
I
I'm
want to try
thinking
that
about it.
because everybody said it works.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I mean, why not? And I feel like just get out a big mixing bowl and put my ice cubes in it. Now I don't got an ice maker though, so that's why I'm just like maybe I won't because I gotta break the trace.
Or you can
So
just get one of those bags from the store.
that's true.
The liquor
That's true.
store, that's $2. But
Yeah.
the other thing is, let's read what some of the people said about like his page. And you got some people that's haters. They wish they can have the same success as this guy. Because obviously he's doing something. He's driving in the
Well, I mean, he looks like he's successful. That's the problem. Well, most of the people they say, you read like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that if you look successful, most of the time you're not. If
oh
you're wearing the expensive clothes, the car, and the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely see that. And let me go back to that video. I just
Do you
want
like I have to put my glasses on to see this? I mean, sorry
to
about that.
So
Okay.
I'll read some of the comments. Master Teague said, the reason you wear that shut up tape on your mouth is so that you won't waste time unnecessarily talking to folks for 30 to 40 minutes at the gym.
It's
Got
like that. Wait, he works out with that? I thought that was for sleeping.
to get to work in and get out efficiently.
Mm,
And then K Kutiak. Now I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these people's names, so if I messed up, oh well.
yeah.
Wrote this creative mod. Turn a Punch Show said, I'm crying. He already had a haircut, getting another haircut. And then Truth Pick says, well, we're decided to wear socks today. Praise God. So, these were,
I mean, seriously though, they're on point. I agree with all this.
yeah, this
Yes.
pretty on
And
point.
there's not too much hating, they're just stating the obvious. So he is working out with the tape on his mouth. I've tried to sleep with the tape on my mouth, so you breathe through your nose.
But I
Um,
guess there was a recent incident that happened. And so I am going to play this for you, as this is something that has recently been found out today. So we're going to balconies where he was doing his workout routine was just exposed as being evicted from the very same apartment he recorded the viral video from. So a screenshot of an eviction case has gone viral today showing the defendant as Ashton Hall, the man in the video, and it started to lay out his age, his race, his height, his weight, and then even listed his apartment address, which people didn't really think was true until they went to look at the Zillow listing. And when you look up the address that is listed in the case document, it takes you to this apartment right here in Miami, Florida, renting at $17,000 a month. And with the listing photos, we can match these up exactly to Ashton Hall's video. So here is the living room, the door he's about to go out to onto the balcony. And this is the same living room with the same balcony right here. Here is one of the two balconies that he would be working out on. Here's the screenshot of him on one of those two balconies where he was doing his workout with his Saratoga water. And you may be saying that those pictures do not match up 100%. Well, the real kicker is when he leaves his apartment, he puts his phone outside to show him leaving his door. And this door the apartment happened to put in the listing matches exactly. And this is it. This is the door right here. You can see the same green reflection of the exit sign, the same lock, the same people. This was his apartment. Apparently, the whole reason for the eviction was that sometime after the tenant took possession, he or someone acting as him improperly cloned the key fob, providing access to the common elements and condo property. The man that went viral.
all right.
So,
What was that last part? What was that last part?
so it pretty much said that the reason why he's being evicted is because he cloned the key card. There was something with
Oh,
the rental agreement where he had cloned
yeah, yeah.
the key card. You got to be careful, especially in places where you're just paying $17,000 a month. I mean, I know
You
those
gotta fo- you gotta
restrictions.
follow the rules.
Yeah, it's
But yeah, on the other hand, if you're paying $70,000 a month, you're probably like, what rules?
exactly, exactly. Because I mean, you make good money to do that. And this was the thing. I tell people, yeah, like when y'all post like I know that people like to post their lives on social media and things of that nature. He can't
Yeah,
believe that this is what he does. But
yeah,
of course, when you do something like that, people are whoever had enough time to get a court case and put this on
right,
social media was just diabolical to me.
right. Well, you know, to get the followers, to get the attention of, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, $17,000 a month for an apartment. That just alone has me flabbergasted. No,
I think the absolute most I
no,
paid for was $4,000. That was in
that's a no. That's a
Parkville.
no.
It was
Where was that?
California. It was in Parkville, downtown
Oh,
Los Angeles. Well, I mean, this is what Los Angeles give you. Your only options is
yeah, I know. I
yeah,
got friends that live there, and they
yeah.
pay three times my mortgage. That's why I love Chicago. It's easy living.
Chicago is
Um, are
awesome.
you in Miami right now? Now, do you live in the same building as this influencer?
No, I'm actually in San Antonio. I live in Los Angeles.
Okay, okay, but you travel for work.
Yeah, I travel for work a lot. So
All right.
for me to sit there and be paying $4,000 a month for technically a storage unit, that's how I felt.
Yeah,
I go there,
yeah,
I shower, I put my clothes in, and then I'm gone. Like I will leave on Sunday, come back on Saturday morning, have to run all my errands, and then leave right back on Sunday.
yeah. That's not worth it.
It's a $4,000 storage unit. So I went out of there, moved out of there, and actually the only thing to do was like if I wanted to stay in a place that was safe and nice, anything less than 3,500, you're going to be staying in the ghetto. And
Yeah,
that's the way it is in California. It's just California's overpriced. I think they need to have a restructure.
I
Uh,
realized that. Yeah, all my friends have moved there, and I was like, I got to move there too. And then I then I started visiting. I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. I can't afford it. I can't afford this lifestyle. But they say you get used to it after you live there for a while. I don't know. But anyways, just don't make a copy or a key fob
and
if
you'll be
you're
good.
and you'll be good. Don't be a fitness influencer like this guy.
And
But
let's
what, whatever.
let's read some of the comments. Alchemist said, "Whoever posted that eviction was elite hating." I just said that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Cuddle Kubaba says he's only 5'5". Oh, he's short.
How
Wow,
tall are you? How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
Oh.
But if they made him look like he's like 6'5" in these
Well,
videos.
that's what I mean. That's what the best, the short people are good for the video. The
Yeah,
short people are good for the camera. Us taller people, it's harder. It's harder work. And
yeah,
it's harder work, I think, for taller people to have body. You
it
know,
is by far.
we got the longer lever, we got the to the pivot. So to get those muscles as big as someone who's 5'5",
Mhm.
it's a lot harder for us.
And then also when you're doing like
So
pull-ups, those pull-ups take so. I'm like, it's
well,
like
we're pulling more weight. We got more distance.
more
No
distance.
one's talking about this, but I'm glad we are.
Yeah, I tell people I said it's not as easy. So when I see a tall person that's like able to really do it like efficiently, I'm like, more
Yeah.
props to you, man. More.
Now, do you do the pull up, like just regular pull up? Are you kipping on those pull ups? You toes to barring? What are you doing on those pull ups?
My pull-up game needs to increase. Like I probably could
Yeah.
do like 4 at a time.
Yeah.
Um, that like it's not like my pull-up is not the strongest. Everything else in my body is strong, but that the pull-ups is
Yeah.
like
It's the hardest. It's the
the pull-ups are the
hardest
hardest.
and the most important, actually.
Yeah, because my lower back used to be the weakest, and then now it's like super strong. Like
Yeah.
it's really good and strong, but it's the pull-ups that's the worst for me.
Yeah.
Are you having the same problems?
No, my pull ups are coming along, actually. But they've been hard. They're still not easy, but they're
They're
coming along. They're coming along. So you just got to keep doing it, keep going. But yeah.
absolutely. And then Def Notant said, so he wasn't evicted because he couldn't pay. He was evicted for safety
No.
issue. Yeah,
Yeah.
handsome
Thanks
Dale.
for the
What's the
clarification.
point? What is the point of this video? Nobody cares. Maybe you should go to the gym and work out yourself.
True. True.
That is true because he looks a little chunky.
Oh, no. Oh, the guy talking. Yes, he
Yes.
does.
What? Yeah, he looks a little chunky. And then so with the fitness thing, another person that's like pretty big is like Stacey Irving. Um,
Okay.
Now, one thing I did not like, I like influencers that are genuine. I don't think he's very genuine because
Okay.
right after Trump had won the election, he was
Okay.
like, oh, he voted for this way and this is the way he liked things and things of nature. He had made this post on his Instagram like in November. And I was sitting there looking at him like, are you serious? Like, and then he said something about black people that black people always didn't really like mess with him, and they only consider him black when it was convenient. And so when I looked at his post, I said, okay, let me like I'm from Kansas and Missouri.
Okay.
I know like growing up out there, a lot of light skinned black people they want to attain to be white. It's just the way it is. Everybody want to be white out there, and
Okay.
so they were distance themselves from black people. And so I went through his like page to look, and I was like, he hardly hangs around with any black people. Like the only time he hangs out with them is if they're helping him with influencing on his page.
Right, right.
And so that was one thing that gets me about influencers based off, everything that kind of goes on. So that was one thing that was kind of interesting. Now, one person I do respect a lot is Jay Bailey. Have you seen him before?
No,
Let's look him
I'm
up.
living in the dark.
Now he has, I think out of all of them, he has the best videos and he is the
Okay.
most well-rounded. Um,
Okay.
so
And so far the cutest of the three. So we're getting somewhere. Are those his kids?
those are his kids.
Oh,
He's a Christian.
okay.
I mean, literally, he
Yeah.
really like. If you compare him to Stacy and Ash,
Yeah.
he looks genuine. He's a family man. He also got his own products out. He makes his own food. He teaches you like what you were saying earlier. Teaches you how to
Right.
healthier food to where Like he taught, I think it was like a McDonald's burger or something, how they make it, and he did it at home, all healthy,
That's
everything.
what I need to watch. That's what I need to see. I
Like
like this already. I like this already.
like this week he
Right?
makes healthy products, and so like I can really respect him about that. And even like the people that's in his comments, like oh God, I don't know how I spelled it, Iron, bro, you literally had the same son twice. Oh yeah, they look the same. Low key JoJo, great dad, amazing cook. Estefanos, I love it. Your boys will remember times like this for life. And then who else? And bless everyone. Proverbs 22:6. Train a child in the way they should. Great job, Coach Jay. Like he's
Yeah.
really
He
his
must be doing something right because the haters aren't coming in on those posts.
no, he's a genuine person. And I think he's a Christian. And now one thing about that is when I hear a lot of people say they're Christian,
Right.
I have a lot of friends that have millions of followers and stuff like this. And
Hmm.
when they tell me they're Christian, I'm like, okay, you got to make it make sense because you're everybody in your DMs you didn't have sex with, and you still having sex with,
I
and
mean,
you're married.
we are not to judge.
Yeah, and so I said, I want to.
Hmm.
I said, you say you're Christian, but yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna play that part and do like all the Christian things, you have to at least live up to the
I
expectations.
mean, what where in Christianity it says we can't sleep around. I don't know. I never read the Bible.
The Bible actually does say that,
Oh, it does. Oh,
yes,
okay.
it talks about fornication and adultery a lot.
Oh,
It talks about it a lot.
I think that needs to be revised for modern times.
I
I don't
well,
know.
that's the thing of that Bible was written back in the day. Because what didn't make sense is that if you look at I always call it, pre-Jesus death and post-Jesus death.
Right.
The Old
BC
Testament, yeah,
80.
you look at the Old Testament. I mean, Abraham was allowed to have sex with multiple women,
Right.
multiple, and there was no issue. But then once he died, then you were only allowed one person.
Okay.
So it was really interesting. So I was just like, I said, why the change now? Like it was okay when he had direct access to us, and then it's not okay no more when he doesn't. So it was kind of interesting in the Bible. Well,
Yeah.
with this, we're going to go ahead and like wrap this one up. Do you have any final things you want to say about this topic?
No, I mean, I don't know much about these individuals that you're showing me right now, but there's a definite drastic difference from number one to number three, even just looking at the photos, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Um,
genuinely, I have to give him props. I actually messaged him once about his plans, but
yeah,
it's too like a little too big right now. So I was just like, whatever, moving on with the plan.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
But
You get him on the show. Get him on the show.
I'll probably have him on for a future episode.